trap game tonight at Scott Stadium. The crowd still filling in. It will be rocking prime time. The Seminoles of Florida State come to Virginia.
Putting them in long down and distance situations.
They run it right behind Pettibone. And up the middle goes Sawchuk. Lost the football. It is loose. There's a pile up for it. Virginia thinks they have it.
You're going to see 55 grit, and you see that left hand just coming in there, just keeps probing for the ball, and as he's going to the ground, no knee on the ground, nothing has touched the ground, so that ball may have started to move.
Morris to throw. Into the end zone. He's got a man for a touchdown. Sage Ennis, the tight end, settled down at the goal line, and Virginia's got the lead.
One of the things you're going to look at, you're going to watch Sage, and watch him just settle right here at the line of scrimmage, but watch the back secondary players. Look how deep they are in the end zone. One thing you're always taught when you're playing pass defense, down on the... Florida State running the football as they should.
Holmes again finds another big lane. Inside the 10-yard line, down to the 5. First and goal, Florida State. Play action, cast on off, tip ball, intercepted! Prevard on the blitz, got the tip and the pick.
Jason Prevard, who plays that spur position, or what is commonly called the nickel spot. You're going to see him blitz off the edge and watch him just use his length at 6'2", 199 pounds. Just get his hand up, tip the football, and then be able to locate it quickly and take it out of the air. That's just a big time individual effort. Nice call on the pressure by defensive coordinator John Radzicki. And that's the kind of turnover you're looking for.
They fake it to Cam Ross. It collapses quickly. Ashlyn Barker buries Chandler Morris on the blitz for a loss of 9 before tonight. They've allowed 2 here in the first half. Morris up the seam. First down, Cam Ross. His first impact play.
As far as throwing the football, you see Florida State trying to communicate it out in the back end.
They bring a blitz. Morris steps up in the pocket. He's going to run. He gets to the 5. Reaches the ball out. A Virginia touchdown.
You see they're going to bring 6 up front, and you're going to see Chandler Morris just find the void. It looks like the defenders have good eyes on him as they're trying to match the patterns down the field, but he just finds enough space.
Castellanos to throw. Down the sideline. Back shoulder perfectly timed. And breaking tackles, Deuce Robinson. Dragging a tackler all the way down inside the 10-yard line. Devin Neal saved the touchdown.
And Deuce Robinson goes 6'6". Donovan Platt 5'11". They just like that size matchup. Big guys beat little guys more times than not. And there you see it. Try and get a better matchup.
They go to a wildcat formation. Sawchuk takes the direct snap and goes up the middle untouched for a Florida State touchdown. There's the Noles response.
You just see the blocking down at the point of attack right here. You can watch the ball handling of Sawchuk, who just fakes the jet sweep. And then he's just downhill, and you see how it just...
Play action. Extending the play as Morris directing traffic. Floats one up the sideline and has it picked off. Edwin Joseph jumped the route.
He's able to get his head around. The ball is underthrown because Chandler Morris is under pressure because he got blitzed off of his right side. And there you see it. Linebacker Justin Cryer coming off the wide side of the field. Chandler Morris has got to protect the football, but there you see Tony White saying, hey, look, I'm not going to lay back.
They scored a touchdown out of a wildcat formation once, and they'll do it again here. Florida State a point after away from tying the game up. Morris to throw again. As all day, slings one. Tipped and intercepted. It went off the fingertips of Jamal Edrin and Elijah Herring on the carom.
He's going to see it here. Just watch. You're going to see the traffic as Edrin comes across the field on this deep over.
Screen out to the edge. Squirrel White with nowhere to go.
Good eyes. You have to have good eyes defensively.
Castellanos to the sideline. Diving attempt made by Robinson. Got it. Deuce Robinson secures it right on the chalk for a fourth down conversion.
The size of Deuce Robinson. You see that right arm just kind of...
Castellanos to throw again. Robinson out of bounds inside the 10. Flag out as well.
And this time, what does he do? He runs the double move. Watch, he's just going to get off the line of scrimmage. He's going to stutter, take off again. I mean, he is just putting on a show right now. Number 0, Deuce Robinson. 6'6", 225 pounds.
Personal foul. Targeting. Defense, number 0. Penalties half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down. After further review, the ruling of targeting is upheld. Number 0 has been disqualified for the remainder of the game.
Castellanos with a fake. Castellanos to the end zone. Florida State has the lead.
They are hungry for greatness. Just true freshmen.
Morris on the slant. Tip ball finds its way into the hands of Trell Harris. Nearly a pick. Instead, Trell Harris spinning, carrying tacklers. Virginia in business.
That is a heck of a break by Jerry Wilson. Look, he shot out of a cannon. He's just got to make sure that as you're going for that, you got to make sure you can secure the tackle as you're trying to go for the pick 6. Look, we said we would hear from Trell Harris. A lot of football game left to play, and there you see his unique playmaking ability.
And Virginia can be somewhat deliberate with all 3 timeouts. And they can run it as well. Damari Taylor. Touchdown. Who's?
It's one-on-one. You versus you right here. And just watch what happens. Earl Little doesn't wrap up, but he's coming downhill full speed. Boom! But doesn't wrap up. Damari Taylor says, nah, you can't get away with that with me. Showing just how complimentary this offense can be.
Whole new defensive line put in the game, and they cannot find Chroma. The freshman Usman Chroma bobs and weaves all the way down to the 30-yard line of Virginia. The rest of the game, it was the fewest yards that Alabama had run for in a season opener since the mid-70s. But the rush attack continues here for Xavier Brown. It's a different story tonight for Virginia. Damari Taylor again. Again he lowers the boom, and he ends up standing over the top of Ashlyn Barker. And it's 3rd down. Big 3rd down inside the 10-yard line at the 7. He'll keep it. He'll score. Second rushing touchdown for Chandler Morris.
Quarterback's making good decisions, reading the end man on the line of scrimmage. Watch, he's just going to go in here, and he's just going to pull it. It's just a great decision on the part of Chandler Morris. And then watch Sage Ennis. He just seals.
Gavin Sawchuk back in now. Jet sweep. A broken tackle. Makai Danzig, he can fly. Stays in bounds, gets a few more yards. Deuce Robinson, the USC transfer, all the way at the bottom of your screen to the near side right. Quarterback draw, Castellanos to the 20-yard line. Castellanos bounces it to the 10. He's out of bounds, close to the 5. 1st and goal, Florida State. 22 yards for Castellanos.
You see, just a design quarterback draw. Now Tommy's just running the space, trying to find green grass and use his athletic ability.
He scored on a wildcat run. He'll run it again. Jump pass instead. Guess who? Deuce Robinson. Touchdown. one-point game again.
You just knew the pass was coming off of this. Watch how the offensive line holds their blocks. He's just going to go in here, and you're going to see Deuce Robinson just sneak right in there. It's a great play call to go off of the run from earlier. That's...
Morris scans the field, comes back to his right, and finds a wide-open Eli Wood. They'll snap it. Here comes a blitz. Morris finds the crosser. Guess who? Louis Riddick. You wondered where Cam Ross was. He just showed up on fourth down. Morris pulls it. Chandler Morris has a hat trick. His third rushing touchdown of the night. A flag thrown, though, behind the play. It's coming back.
Holding. Offense. Number 6. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Morris, wheel route. Drops it in! Xavier Brown, touchdown!
It just takes the life out of you. And it was just so efficient. A lot of maturity, and it ends in 6.
Squirrel White in motion. They fake the end around. Castellanos gets it himself and more. Slides down to the 30-yard line for the second fourth down conversion of the night. Blitz. Castellanos squeezes one in again to Deuce Robinson. Play fake for Castellanos. He's in trouble. To the sideline. Underthrown. Possibly intercepted. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, Virginia's got the football.
I'm putting full trust in it.
They trust Jamari Taylor. FSU trusts their defensive front, and that pays off. Darrell Jackson Jr. right at the line of scrimmage met Jamari Taylor. And now downfield, Edrin and Rawls have to be separated. Plenty of time on the play clock. Clean pocket. To the sideline, drops it in. All the way down inside the 20-yard line goes LaWayne McCoy. The pitch to Sawchuk. To the 10-yard line. Hammers out of bounds, close to a first down. And that'll stop the clock as well with 1:27 to go. Goal to go for Florida State. Castellanos on a keeper. Tries to throw the ball. I think he was down. Daniel Rickert at the 11-yard line, dragged into the turf.
At the top of the screen, right there. They got 2 guys over there. They got a corner and a safety shading to them.
They bring another blitz. Castellanos on the move. Castellanos into the end zone. Diving attempt. Touchdown! Randy Pittman, the tight end, traps it.
And what an incredible throw. Castellano got drilled after he let this ball go. You see Pittman got his elbows underneath. Ball doesn't look like it's moving.
And that's the key. They do feel like they have to get Bettridge inside of the 35-yard line to be in his range. Looping throw down the sideline for an interception. Jabril Rawls picks off Chandler Morris.
Watch the corner. Watch number 11. He plays this perfectly. This is how you play it in too high. If he goes inside, you go ahead and just pass it off, and then you drive at 45 degrees for depth to help out your safety if he can't get over top. That is textbook corner play in cover 2. Force the receiver inside and then sink for depth.
Castellanos sneaks under center. Fakes the jet sweep. The throwback, underthrown and incomplete. He tried to set up Sawchuk. Now it's 4th down and 3. And it looks like Mike Norvell, for the first time tonight, is going to send out the field goal group. But check that they missed a field goal earlier. This is the second try for Weinberg, but from closer.
That may have scored. You had big Jameer Carter trying to get out there on that screen, giving it all he got. Wow.
36 yards to try and give FSU the overtime lead. down the middle.
Maybe anticipating some man coverage.
Here's a blitz. Spinning out, Chandler Morris. On the move across his body. Getting mugged inside the 10-yard line, knocked down Dakota 20. The entire Virginia sideline exploding, hoping for a flag. Nothing comes out, and here comes the field goal group.
You're going to see Twitty going across your screen. Let's take a look at it here on the replay. As he contacted early.
And he converts, and we play on. Trying to keep the FSU defense on the field. Quick snap, high snap, the pitch to Brown. To the 15, spin cycle down to the 10-yard line. It's first and goal, Virginia at the 9. Play action for Morris. Rolling out, tucks it under, hunting the pylon. He got there, touchdown.
Chandler Morris trying to protect that football, make sure it doesn't get knocked out.
Morris to throw. Into the end zone. Caught into the back of the end zone with a flag out. They've got the two-point play. Trell Harris tight-roped the back line. We'll have to check the marker.
I think you're going to get defensive holding, pass interference on Florida State.
Holding. Defense.
See Trell Harris working them back to the end zone. Secures the catch. Left foot down. Is he going to get help? Is he going to be one-on-one?
Castellanos looking that way. Guess who? Bobbled. Did he hold on? Deuce Robinson. Did he have control before he went out of the back of the end zone? They say he did for the touchdown.
As you see, he ran a double move. There's the bobble. Doesn't have control. Doesn't have control. Ball still bouncing around. I think his foot winds up hitting the back of the end zone.
The concentration's amazing to gather it in, but does he have control with a foot down?
They consider that control.
Yes, I hear you. So what here is, we're going to try to see that there is control. Okay, so now this is where that control piece is. Now the ruling on the field is a touchdown.
He's still moving here. Still moving.
Bring that back. Moving.
Moving.
Nothing from TV.
He's still moving, and then first step out of the
Yeah. Would we agree that there's no control until he gets out?
Yes.
Yes.
Agree.
Reverse.
Yes. Are we all in agreement?
Yes.
Yes.
After further review, pass was incomplete.
We just can't thank the ACC enough for allowing us
so good
to listen to that conversation. 4th down and 12 to keep the game alive in overtime number 2. Here comes the blitz. Castellanos in trouble. Heaves one towards the end zone. Intercepted. It's over. Virginia has done it.
You want this, you got that.